They're having a heart-to-heart again. Hyun-woo looked at the well-dressed Hae-in. His eyes went wild. He just wanted to admire his wife's beauty. Hyun-woo couldn't understand this. He's so afraid of her. And yet, he thinks he's beautiful. Hyun-woo is full of energy at work after being praised. Even his co-workers could tell, but he still refused to admit it. He came to see Hae-in. He looks like he's about to lose his temper. The dog friend thinks that Hyun-woo is very dangerous. He acted until he fell in love again. Hyun-woo was worried about calling out every second, watching his wife almost fall. He shouted in a hurry. Hyun-woo looked at the sneakers across the street and bought them. He said he'd buy them before Hae-in changed his will. Before Hae-in changes his will, she can't just fall down. Although Hae-in reacted coldly, but the next day, she wore the shoes. Hyun-woo couldn't stop smiling, but when he saw Jae-joon and Hae-in together, he was ruffling Hae-in's hair. And Hae-in wasn't even a bit angry. He even smiled more brightly. This made Hyun-woo mad. Jae-joon took Hae-in to see Mr. Herman. It turns out that Hae-in and Hyun-woo had a child. But for some reason, he didn't come into this world. Just now, Hae-in kissed Hyun-woo. There's a lot of awkwardness between them. Hyun-woo wanted to delete the text message. He followed Hae-in all the way. Hae-in said goodnight and went inside. Outside, Hyun-woo was anxious. He knocked on the door and came in after a few moments of deliberation. Hearing Hae-in in the bathroom, he immediately ran over and turned on her cell phone. He entered several passwords in a row. Hae-in's birthday, his own birthday, they're all wrong. With his head spinning, Hyun-woo typed in an unlikely number. Sure enough, the cell phone was unlocked. He immediately deleted the text message. When he heard he wanted to chat, Hae-in got excited. He immediately wanted to chat with Hyun-woo all night. Hyun-woo stopped him. He said he was too selfish. It's late. You must be tired. Hyun-woo, who was in shock, was almost scared out of his wits. After a moment's relief, he went into a room alone. Hae-in had just turned on the computer. The code is the due date of their unborn child. In anticipation of the baby's arrival, Hae-in had the nursery decorated. Hyun-woo even decorated the room with a starry sky. Mom complained about her siblings going to Hae-in. Sister explained that she just didn't want Hyun-woo to get divorced. Besides, Hae-in doesn't know anything. It's just that Hyun-woo wants a divorce. And Hyun-woo said they're getting along fine now. Don't worry about it. But Mom doesn't think so. Although they're not heartless, they think Hyun-woo's doing well. But Mom knows how hard it is to live in a rich family. The wedding was 3 years ago. The photo session. Hae-in's mom didn't like Hyun-woo. She turned around and left. Hyun-woo's mom chased after her. She stopped Hae-in's mom. She said she knew you weren't happy with us. I don't know if I should say this. Hyun-woo told us before. If you get married, you'll have to support her. At that time, our family felt sorry for Hyun-woo. We didn't think she was good enough for him. Thinking about what Jae-joon said yesterday, he felt a bit sour. Tell Hae-yoon, that's too cold. It's better to drink some hot tea to get rid of the hangover. Hae-in said it's okay. He got up and went to Hyun-woo. Hyun-woo thought Hae-in was going to kiss him, but he didn't realize. Hyun-woo was embarrassed like a daughter-in-law. Jae-joon took Hae-in to see Mr. Herman. Jae-joon told him about Mr. Herman and Sarah. And Sarah's store was going to move into Hae-in's mall. According to Mr. Herman's request for a building within a building, Hae-in had to knock down the original structure. Then Sarah's store would have no place to stay. So Mr. Herman had to compromise for the sake of his woman. But Jae-joon didn't think it was a big deal, because he had a lot more on the other side. Hae-in was surprised. Hang Jae-joon is not the same person he used to be. Hyun-woo's love for Hae-in is becoming more and more obvious. Whenever he sees a street food, he thinks of bringing it back to her. His friend also thinks that Hyun-woo is in love with him. That's when Hae-in sent him a text message. His friend thought Hae-in was going to change her will. He was really happy for Hyun-woo. It turns out that Hae-in found a cure for his disease. Hyun-woo couldn't stand this life anymore. If Hae-in's disease is cured, he will file for divorce as planned. But the moment Hae-in saw the divorce papers, the next day, Hyun-woo saw Jae-gun and Hae-in laughing together. When Hyun-woo heard that, he immediately moved his chair and sat down. He said, "We need to discuss the details with the legal team anyway." Jae-joon said that's for later, so that Hyun-woo wouldn't disturb them. Hang Jae-joon suggested going to his hotel. Hearing that, Hyun-woo quickly said. Hyun-woo said he'd make this place his home. Hyun-woo became even more jealous. He found Hae-in. He mentioned the incident yesterday when Jae-joon pulled his hair. Hae-in was smiling. He only touched Hae-in's hair. Hae-in was furious on the spot. For this unfair treatment, Hyun-woo was a bit aggrieved, but Hae-in